All right, now we're recording for realties this time.
Awesome.
Hi, welcome back. It's the kitchen crew. It's been how long has it been again?
Um,
A year and 6 months.
A year and some change.
a year and a half.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Alrighty,
And we're still here.
we're still.
We're so strong.
We're,
Oh my
we're
God.
sadly here today.
Uh,
But before we get started, we should have a moment of silence for the people who have come in this podcast and leave in this podcast. Anyway, so
For starters, Dustin is no longer here, y'all. So
I don't remember if he was on the last podcast or
he
not.
was. He was
He
the
was
one
very
being mad racist in the last one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I probably didn't remember. I probably cared less of a fuck for him to not even remember he was
Yeah,
on
like
that
I know,
podcast.
I know that was a thing. My dad was also in the last one.
Oh, that podcast.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember. That's crazy. as
So
fuck.
that's that. I guess we're going to spill our guts out. Everyone knows who is who in this fucking thing. So
and if that's the case, we should just kindly introduce ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daquan Boy, and this is the Kitchen Crew Podcast, and today I'm here with Marshmallow as always,
hello.
and Shark Bait.
Hoo ha ha.
Ooh ha ha. It's been too long. A lot of stuff happened in a year and a half. It's a year and some change, but we're gonna try to make this not like a year or 6 months thing. So
Maybe that's what we should like. What do you guys want to do it like every Thursday?
We can try to do it every other Thursday if we can, but like we want to include everyone if we can too.
Then
Yeah.
so weekends then.
I
Would
guess
be the
weekends,
best.
but the best days. Maybe not next week because Christmas. I think it's like on that weekend. I'm not sure.
No, that's fine.
We can do one on Christmas Day when we're all here.
That's fine. So whenever we're all together, that's when we're gonna be doing that then.
Oh,
So
for sure.
it'll be the weekends then.
For sure.
Basically.
So Saturday or Sundays.
oh, I don't
Our
know about Sundays now.
11 listeners. You have the weekend.
That'd be cool though.
Oh, it'll have to be after football then, on Sundays.
After football. On Sunday.
Everything's after football on
I
Sundays.
I gotta be in football. I love football.
You broke your ankle yet?
I nearly broke my ankle.
Oh,
Nearly did.
Nearly.
damn.
You want to know the story of that?
Yes.
Okay, so it was 4 schools. No, just kidding. So here's what happened. Michaela decides to make a slip and slide for her fiance as a
Oh.
surprise because we haven't did one in a while.
Slip and
So-
slide. That shit's uncomfortable as hell.
No, it's pretty fun.
That shit's uncomfortable as hell. Did you put it on grass?
Yeah.
That shit's uncomfortable as hell. Especially if there's a fucking stick or a twig. Forget
No, it was all grass.
it. Fuck those rocks.
It was all grass. So she went to Harbor Freight, got like a nice 19 feet type of tarp. I think it was 19 by something. It was pretty big. And we bought about 3 bottles of Dawn soap, and we just spread all around. It's a backyard hood slip and slide. So everyone was playing on it like normal. We just having fun and enjoying ourselves. And not one day, I was looking, and I try to take a clothesline. You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what
I-
a clothesline is.
So I try to take
Your
a
head goes into someone else's fucking arm.
forearm, yeah, and he's supposed to fall. See, I built up the courage to just take the bump. You know what a bump is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the courage to take the bump, and I was coming in. He was coming to me with his forearm. I was like, okay, clothesline. I know what to do. So I'm gonna take the bump, and my right leg went up.
Oh.
And my left leg stayed planted. And I immediately fell on top of my ankle to the point where the ankle was at such a weird and obscure position that your ankle is not supposed to be in.
Mhm.
And I landed on top of it. And at that point, I should have broken my ankle, and I'm surprised I didn't. I was in sheer pain for like a good minute, almost 2 minutes on the floor, just holding my shin. Cause
Damn.
yeah, and I try to walk, and I immediately fall back down. I couldn't walk.
So,
So
for once, your legs were weak for a reason you didn't need.
yeah, so
Damn.
yeah, I couldn't walk. I could not walk. I had to like have people help me. I had to get up the stairs because I had to take a shower. So I had a shower on like one leg in the shower.
Damn, so it was a whole mess.
Yeah, it was a whole mess. I had to use crutches for a whole week. I could not walk.
Shit, I'm glad
Yeah.
you're okay now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Glad you didn't break your leg because
I should have. I wanted to because it still hurts today. Every time I play football, I can play for like a good hour before it starts hurting, and then my performance is just shit.
So you
Did you ever
wanted it to
think-
break.
Right.
Huh?
Did you ever
You
think
wanted it.
about like getting it checked?
I got it checked that Monday because it happened for Saturday. I didn't want to go Sunday, so that Monday I went in to get it checked out. I got X-ray, but it had no signs of like a fracture or anything like that, or you know what I mean. But I want to get an MRI to see what was like muscle strain or anything like that.
Yeah,
Muscle.
And it could have been that you pulled a muscle and it's healing itself, and you're not letting it heal because you're still playing football.
I haven't done any sports for like a good month, just letting it heal.
Wait, so you wanted it to break then?
I really did because it's
Well, good,
hurting
because I
now.
was gonna tell you I wanted you to break your fucking leg so you can stop playing the damn sport for once for a little bit. But okay, that
You
works
want
too.
you want me to stop playing? You could. Yeah, I can't do that. Either.
Yeah, we wanted you to be our friend. You know, just come here a lot, and then we treat your leg, and we give you a diagnosis unconfirmed. You know, we get to shower you in gifts, and hey, how are you doing? Welcome back, and you can still drive. Bonus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know about that.
Let me go get my white sage so I can keep these damn mosquitoes away from us.
Mm.
I'm dying.
Yeah, bring that white sage.
I'm bringing the white sage. I'm gonna cleanse y'all motherfucking aura.
Hmm.
Well, that.
Well, nonetheless, I'm glad you didn't break it anyway.
I wanted to. It just hurts. It just. Oh, I was so mad because I regret taking that clothesline, and it's just my performance. When I started playing, when I played basketball, I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. I couldn't really jump. Like I couldn't jump
Oh,
for like a good 2 weeks. I couldn't run.
damn, you had no hops anymore?
I couldn't run for 2 weeks.
Dang.
I had to it was just like light jogs. Every time I put my weight on it, I give out. My ankle give out, and I sometimes would fall, lose my footing. Sometimes accidentally with my ankle.
Wow.
So it hurts. It hurt.
Does it still hurt now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Just
Like-
by you simply walking, or?
Well, since I played football Sunday, and pain came back. Now it takes time to like.
You probably
Go away.
traumatized it. Traumatized the area then.
Man.
It's probably like, oh shit, I don't want you doing that no more. Fuck you. And now it's just like every Sunday. Now it's just like, oh, here I am, bitch.
But like it don't make sense because I could be good by tomorrow. My ankle will be good by tomorrow. And if Sunday comes around, I'll be playing great, fuck a good hour and a half, and then bam, happens again.
Period. Yeah, get that white sage. Oh, I guess that match. Mmm. Yeah, get that sage, honey.
Shut the fuck up, Adriana.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Love this shit. That looks like the best weed ever. I know it's sage, but it looks like the best weed possible. Yeah,
Your aura is cleansed.
I love that shit.
Yeah, you want your aura cleansed? Oh my god, I almost unplugged you guys.
It's okay. They're listening to me like.
I'm making sure that we're still okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're cleansed.
Mm-hmm. The Holy Ghost.
Are you done with that?
No, I was waiting
It
for
like
it to melt.
melted or something.
I was waiting for it to melt.
You're good.
But yeah, or is that? Yeah, so like this Sunday coming up, I hope we have a good game. We had a good game last week.
Hope you do.
Yeah, we hope this week will be good.
Is that criminal still there?
Huh?
Is that criminal that I had Google eyes on still
No,
there?
no. We go in the morning times. That was like
Oh.
afternoons, and I went. Why did I went? I don't know why we went that time, but yeah, yeah.
There's gonna be a big ass moth that flies into that zapper and it's gonna go like. I keep hearing.
Yeah.
One day y'all pop out. If y'all ever wake up like at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Well, thanks for telling us how you almost broke your ankle completely, and it hurts to this day.
I have a feeling that was probably the most eventful thing that's happened to him in the last
That's probably it. Yeah.
6 months.
That's the only eventful thing that's happened to you in the last 6 months?
That's basically it.
Wow. Alright. Shit. I just saw a mosquito fucking die.
Good, as they should.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking words.
How about you, you cunt?
What about me?
What happened to you in the last year and a half?
Let's see. I broke up with my ex, Destin. He was an extreme child, super immature. I tried telling him to bring to the table what I could bring, and he just couldn't do it. I signed him up for school.
Oh, how's that 1K debt the bill that you got? How did you...
Oh yeah, I got that shit in the mail, and I opened that because it had his name on it, but it was to our address. So it's not tampering with anything. So I went ahead and opened it. And this motherfucker owes all sorts of money to the fucking college. And I was like, if you aren't gonna finish it, just quit. Cancel the thing. Pay off the fucking tuition. Don't... That's stupid, you know what I mean? Super waste of money. And then I was like, so there's that. He still has my laptop. That's my property that I have to go get, and then I want to give it to Chris so that he can get started on his career since he's actually wanting to do something. And then we got into this huge discussion, this huge fucking, like, it was outside, it was raining, it was some shit out of the fucking Notebook, it was a whole mess, and him and I were crying for him, but that's okay. And I was like, listen, I don't think you and I can date unless you grow up, pretty much, was the whole part of it. Because the place he's staying at right now is my godfather's. I asked my godfather if he could stay there. He said yes. Pay rent. Cool. He didn't pay rent for like 8 months.
Oh.
Not probably more, if I'm not mistaken, like a year. So there's that. The school that he's in, he was only there because I signed him up for it. I set it all up. I called them. I set his card up, everything. His job, his first job that he got, my father gave to him because I asked my dad to give it to him. On top of that, the car that he has, guess whose car that originally was? Oh yeah, mine. Gave that to him. Yeah, he paid for it. Half fucking price. Why? Because he was with me. It was a mess. So I ended it with him. And I told Daquan boy about this already. And I was like, yeah, him and I literally, we had a phone call yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And we literally went down the whole line of just like everything that just happened.
Everything that needed to be said was
Literally.
said on that phone call.
We literally wiped the slate clean. It was nice. It was actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that. And the fact that, like, I think another part of me was with him because I was lonely. You know, I had gotten with him no more. I had gotten with him no more. No more than like.
I have nobody. I'm
all on my own.
Ah! Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, like
perfect.
I had broken up with Jonathan, and then you get me started on him, and then I got with Destin a couple, not too long afterwards. It was a short amount of time. And then all this shit happened with Destin. And I thought things were going good until, shit hit the fan. We took a break. And then after we took a break, he was accusing me of cheating, even though he actually was cheating. The fuck? I was like, what is this? What is this whole mess? No. So then I ended it right there, and I was like, absolutely not. And then there was Corey, guys. Everyone knows about Corey. I dated her for maybe about 6 months. I don't think I've ever... Okay, you guys ever heard of Cupcake Phase? I'm
I heard
assuming.
a cupcake phase.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But
So-
most times I experienced the cupcake phase with other people without the frosting.
So
What the fuck is that?
normally cupcake phase lasts 6 months, but in a lesbian relationship, that lasts all of like maybe 2 weeks. Because as soon as that shit started happening, she started like explaining. She was like, "I don't want you talking to this person. I don't want you doing this, that's, that, and the fourth." And I was like, "Okay, I understand." And I even cut off certain people to do that so I could make her comfortable, make her happy. And then I wanted to spend time with my family a whole lot. And then she was like, "This is your age showing. You're really codependent on them." You struggling with the match?
No, I just couldn't fucking light it in the time.
Was going on about that. And I was like, "Well, what do you expect me to do? Like, I love my family. I love spending time with my friends." And she was like, "All I ask for is time for me, and you don't give it to me." And I was like, "That's all." I gave her weekends. I gave her 2 to 3 days during the week. I got maybe 2 days with my parents, let alone my father. My father works like 7 to almost 7 at night. 7 in the morning, 7 at night. That's pretty much his fucking routine.
Mm-hmm.
And I never got to see him because I was always at her house. And it got to that point, and finally my dad and I were on a good page, and I was like, I'm never seeing him, and for once our relationship is doing really good.
Right.
But it was a whole mess. So there's that, and I know I did some wrong
Mm-hmm.
in the relationship. Not much. It was more so like when she didn't baby me, I had a problem with that, and she was like, "You know what? Point is, she had a lot of emotional baggage. She couldn't carry properly, and she
She don't know how to carry it.
and she thought that she could lay it all on me.
She didn't know how to get that shit out of the bag.
And my body was like, "Hey, you've been through this already with people that have baggage, and this is not it. Focus on yourself. Focus on your mental health."
Mm-hmm.
And everyone always says, like, mental health is really important and da 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 da, but they don't tell you like the struggle you go through to get to it. I don't think I've ever had a breakup like that's this bad, because like I think about it all the time. Like I genuinely do. And I was talking to you about this literally what,
Oh, I know.
2 nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a conniption fit.
Most times, your worst breakup is your worst relationship.
It's
For
not
some
fair.
reason. Sometimes it's the other way around.
Well, because like our good times, they were good. They were real good, but our bad times outweighed it. That's the problem. And I was like, well, that sucks because, I liked her a lot. Like I genuinely loved her. Absolutely, I had a lot of feelings for her, and she was like, "You don't care about me. You don't show." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm over here literally. I'm putting you before my family. I'm putting you before my best friends. I'm getting cats with you. I'm over here like trying to move in with you, and you're like, no, 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 no. You don't love me." And I'm like, what? The fuck? And then we had that big argument at fucking Bath and Body Works.
You're with them and you're like, oh, you don't love me. I was like, of course I fucking don't, because you just said it.
What?
I would have said it.
Adrian.
I'm like, you don't love me? Okay, bet. I don't love you. I was like, let me walk away now. Let me see you come back.
And then
let me have you crawl back to me
For
so you can
me-
tell me the same shit again.
What
Because you
bothered
won't take me to dinner,
What-
and you're going to pay it all, and I'm going to order a 3-course meal.
Adriana, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm just giving you an example.
I get that. Understand though. People play games like that. You play games.
Oh, please.
You're one of those people. I'm so serious. You'll go ahead and you'll be like, "Oh, let's not talk. Okay? I don't want to talk to you. I need time to myself." And then if they give you that time to yourself, you're like, "Why the fuck aren't you talking to me?" And it's like, you just asked me to give you space. And then you're like, so? Like, no, fuck you. People like you are the problem.
I'm a pleasure, though.
Oh yeah. Speaking of pleasures.
Oh, okay, we started.
Oh yeah, we're getting started. Let's see. So, what was your name on this stupid shit again? Shark bait. Shark bait. Um, he went ahead. He finally downloaded Grinder. He doesn't have it anymore, but
Yeah.
he finally downloaded it. He's one of these people who
I only had it for what, a week?
maybe
Barely a week.
he literally he's one of those people. He's very like off social media. Like the only reason why he has it is because of me. I force him to get it, and it's a whole mess. But he finally
I
downloaded.
hate her.
He finally downloaded Grinder, and he met some guy. We won't say names in this scenario. Met some guy online. They kicked it off really cool, and then they met up. And what was it? It was at a park, right?
Yeah, it was a
Don't say it. Don't say it.
some park.
It was at some park. They were chilling out in the fucking car. First time they ever fucking met each other, right? And I made sure to call Adrian, and yeah, I'm saying names. I don't give a fuck. I made sure to call him, and I was like, "Hey, are you safe?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Give me name, number, where you guys met, time frame, blah blah blah." You know, to make sure if he got kidnapped or something, I knew who the fuck I was murdering. And then he was like, "Oh, okay, this is all of his information." I was like, "Perfect." And then I called him back and I was like, make sure you call me when you're home so all of us can sleep soundly. And he was like, okay, no problem. And so they shot the shit, right? And then I got a phone call maybe at like 1 in the morning. And he's like, hey. And I was like, hey, are you home? He's like, yeah, absolutely. And I was like, did you have a good time? He was like, yeah, we relaxed. We talked for maybe about 2 hours. I sucked his dick and it was really nice. And I was like, wait. Wait a minute. I was like, you what? he was like, oh yeah, I sucked his dick. And I was like, isn't this like your first time meeting him? And he was like, well, yeah, but like, he was really respectful about it. I was like, what the fuck? So that was a fun conversation that I had with you.
He was. And he still is. It's crazy.
Oh, I can't deal, man. The fact that like, you're normally.
I warned him too.
You normally.
Yeah,
you
because that
don't-
would stop him.
You don't put out as much as your average person does, like sexually. You come off as innocent, you know. Adrian, you put out more than I do, and that's really saying something, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm picky. Don't get me wrong, but like with women, bitch, I ain't picky at all. 7-Eleven right here, come on. And then and that's exactly what your mouth was doing. Oh man, we've been cracking jokes for like the last 2 days about how he's constantly got a dick down his throat, and it's funny.
I can't have fun for myself? Shit.
You can have
You
fun.
can have fun.
Just
Mouth needs
expect-
energy too.
Just, don't expect us to be like not making fun of you for
Oh,
it.
I know. That's what friends are for. I mean, God forbid if you guys didn't, I wouldn't be your friends. Fuck y'all. I need friends who
Fuck
aren't
you.
gonna insult me, so I know exactly what I need to be insulted for.
Exactly.
I'm
Like
like, you know
how-
what? You guys love me. That's why you're doing it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
See? Problem solved.
And he was nice, by the way. He genuinely was.
With a small penis.
It wasn't that small. It was a good 5.
A good 5?
A
Good 5 inches.
A good 5 inches.
For a blowjob, yes, that's pretty good.
You know what? That's comfortable size.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll give you that
It's
one.
not like I had to struggle in a car choking. Literally choking.
Yeah.
In a claustrophobic car.
You can't even be playing about shit like that. Sucking big dick in cars is the most uncomfortable thing
Exactly. I
possible.
could have imagined if I even agreed to that, and I'm like, damn it.
Oh, you gotta
I didn't
you
want
gotta
to
like
regret
angle
it. I
your
was
head
you know
like
what?
this
is
and shit.
comfortable.
But you gotta try to look sexy while you're doing it. So like,
comfortable.
so you can't be doing this sucking dick. You have to like arch it up. Oh, it's a mess.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he liked it. He wanted more.
I would assume so. He's getting his dick sucked on the first date.
Yeah, he liked
Any-
me a lot.
any-
I was
any
like,
person
oh
would love
my god. I was like, I knew it. He was gonna fall it. He was gonna fall in the ditch. We agreed to it. It's not like I didn't know what I was doing. It's not like I didn't agree to what I knew what was gonna happen. Trust me, I knew what was gonna happen. But I knew he wanted to go low. Like down below the waist, and I told him no. I didn't want to go in there.
That's fine. Know your boundaries.
I was like, I ain't
that
giving
is-
it up in a car.
That is like my go-to like
Enough.
philosophy right now is like know your boundaries, put your foot down, put yourself first. Mental health is important, do you. And at the same time, my guilty conscience is like, well, what if you need to do this for somebody? And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. You're the reason why my my fucking life sucks right now. Oh man.
Mhm.
I had to rekindle my fucking friendship with y'all. I'm so sorry. That was a mess.
What friendship? I had your friendship all the time.
I know that. You know what I mean.
I know you were being fake for Corey, but
Yeah, I know.
I knew the reason, and it wasn't your fault. I get it.
I appreciate
We
the
do
love.
things out of respect for others, and then we try to appreciate them enough so that hopefully they will respect you too. And it didn't work because that bitch is selfish. She's needy, clingy, possessive, toxic, and most importantly, she's very manipulative and she downgrades you, and you don't need that.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Enough said.
Damn. All right. Anyways, what
and
is?
conniving, if we want to add a little
All
more
right.
salt.
We are gonna stop talking about this now. What?
Conniving. bitch.
Okay.
Conniving.
What is your guys' New Year resolution? It's right around the corner.
I want to say hopefully a relationship. Like maybe in
Bitch.
the next year. But
If you keep opening your mouth and
that's
going,
exact.
"Oh my
I was gonna
God."
say it. I was going to say it. I was like maybe, and that's why I put maybe because
Yeah,
I know
bitch.
sometimes I say it, and the one time I probably could have. I actually had the chance, but I was like, nah, you know what? It's not for me. And it's probably because I wasn't interested in him like that. He's a nice guy, but I wasn't interested in the way he is.
You just
You
wanted
know?
to suck his dick.
No, because I think I look for a bad guy, like a bad boy.
Yeah, considering your ex is
You
in
are
prison.
you are the bad
Exactly.
boy.
So I guess I'm attracted to that type. If not a bad boy, you just need the physique with a nice attitude, I guess. I don't know.
You like confidence.
There you go.
You like confidence.
That's the word, confidence. I like a confident man.
Absolutely.
And
most
one
of the,
who's comfortable too to respect
yeah.
that I'm there.
Unfortunately, though, majority of the time, your confident men that give you that respect that you're looking for, they're always the bad ones.
Yeah.
Always. That or they got some sort of unspoken mental trauma that they need to fix.
Me?
Yeah.
I got some trauma.
I mean,
need to
you
fix?
fixed it already. I'm speaking past tense.
Oh, I thought. Shit.
Hold on, there's an airplane. I don't know if it's picking up on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Can you go the fuck away?
Trying.
I'm trying. Oh, damn.
You took up a good minute of our fucking podcast.
It's more like 45 seconds.
A minute. I still hear that shit. Can you guys hear us now? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. All right, continue. I was listening.
What?
Oh, New Year's Revolution. It's me.
Yes.
Sorry. But yeah, maybe that. We'll see how. I guess I look for bad boys. I guess it's the only thing I've actually looked at and actually been like, damn, no, or been like,
Okay.
I mean, seriously, just look at my history.
There's like 3 of them.
Exactly. Ray, Julian, Davian.
Hold on, let's go over this. In prison, nowhere to be found. May as well should be in prison.
Exactly.
I can't with you. Oh my god.
If you're looking at the history and reputation of them, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, we have
Like,
compulsive,
holy shit.
manipulative liar who can't seem to get himself out of the closet, is out of the closet and is basically a chick now. And then you have one that is a compulsive liar, has nothing going for him, and is literally a piece of shit.
Yep.
And on top of that, you were there, weren't you, when he texted me?
Yeah, I was there.
This fucking guy. Oh,
Yeah, I was
he
staying
can't
the
pick
night.
up
It
on
was
the
like
fucking
it was the
clue,
first
man.
night, right as soon after she broke up with her Corey.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with nobody, man. I'm doing me. All right? And you ain't a part of that equation. All right?
Yeah, Davian was like, he was saying something about,
You're my first love.
yeah, some
I would
shit
do
like that.
anything for you. We should try this. And I was like, what? No. I gave him these short ass little responses, and he's giving me paragraphs. He's like, just give it a chance. And I'm like, no. You can suck my dick.
Yeah, he was saying shit like that, and on top of that, he was saying, "How come you won't date me? This, and that, blah blah blah, blah blah blah."
Mm-hmm.
You know, all that extra shit. And she gave him like a list 1 to 20.
I did. I did. Let me hold on.
And they were all
Let me
long
finish.
sentences. I'm sure she has it.
I do. Let me.
I'm
let
sure
me
she
get it really quick.
screenshotted it too. Shit, I would. I screenshot moments like that. I still got the apology. You remember the apology?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That will always stay with me. God forbid if my partner ever finds it, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, that was my... I was like, don't even touch that subject unless you're ready to hear it. Out of respect, that is a sacred zone. I don't mind speaking about it, but I don't need any of that bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
That's a memory I want to keep.
Damn good one, because we was
Mm-hmm.
working hard for that type of shit.
Mm-hmm. That's a memory I want to keep. I was gonna send it over to, I think it's on my email, or Gmail, or wherever. But it's somewhere. That's a memory I decided to keep because I don't want to forget it.
See this shit. I don't have his number saved, so I gotta look.
And
at
I
it.
kept the last thing he gave me too.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
It
got
was
it, you
nice.
guys. Okay. I have my 20 right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
What she said.
his previous question is, can you tell me why I'm not good enough for you?
Oh, that's
And I was right, and I was like, oh, I have many, but for starters, 1, a liar, 2, untrustworthy, 3, manipulative, 4, not dependent, 5, lazy, 6, bad company and you hang out with the wrong people, 7, lack of education, you're fucking stupid, 8, couldn't take care of me financially, 9, drugs, 10, empty promises, 11, no change when you say you're trying to change, and even though you do change, I never see it because you fall on your face again anyways, 12, unhygienic, 12 again, no, 13, sorry, horrible communication, 14, can't drive nor do you have a car, 15, irresponsible, 16, always taking handouts because you can't take care of yourself, 17, you make horrible decisions because you want to and because you already know that they're bad choices, 18, you probably have a fucking STD, 19, pretend to be ghetto or in a gang and you're fucking white and you live literally with 2 lesbians, 20, not what I look for or need in my life, don't meet the requirements of what I'm looking for in a relationship. Period. Then he was like, I'm growing. Can we be friends? Maybe start chilling? And I was like, no! Fuck off! This fucking guy. How you gonna give a list like that to somebody and not get the fucking hint? It's like, let me tell you why you're a shitty person. And then your rebuttal is, yeah, you wanna hang out? Genius. Great marketing skills.
I guess.
I'm over here like, no.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend right now, by the way. I don't know who the fuck it is. It's probably some crack whore, but
That sucks. That really does suck.
He's got this, I think it's like, he wants the feeling of,
which is odd as fuck. I don't know why he's unless he lied about that. That's
see?
convenient now that I just thought of that. He had a
Yeah.
girlfriend the last time I talked to him,
Yeah, the fuck?
and it wasn't too long ago.
So, man can't hold a relationship to save his life. He was dating some bitch in high school and Faith, and then it switched up, and it was oh my god.
Oh, that
It was
became
a
a mess.
clusterfuck.
The whole fucking group just fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck we all just got involved. We were just happened to be there.
Yeah.
It's like, this ain't my battle.
Wrong place, wrong time type
I just
shit.
happened to join the group in the drama. I was like, oh. I was like, tea.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I remember our old group, though. It was nice seeing Hefe at the party, though.
Yeah.
Bring back some memories.
Well, my New Year's resolution is also the same. Just try to,
You're gonna find a nice little lass to...
hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Let me know when you hit that whirl and the twirl.
And who?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm old.
Girl. Let me know when you find the girl.
Oh.
I
You
want to meet the lucky contender.
You mean my hoochie mama?
Yeah, your hoochie mama, your sugar baby.
The sugar baby.
Hopefully I can find my sugar baby.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that sugar baby just knows how to get it done right. Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, Hopefully she's prepared for whatever's packing in that trunk of yours. Okay.
I hope so too.
I hope so. I'm like, damn, honey, good luck.
Oh my god.
I didn't even open it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll tell that.
it's just been too long. I think I'm just trying to get back in it now.
I'll make your girlfriend laugh. I'm like, good luck for whatever's in there.
Oh yeah, by the way, you guys, Curtis is trying to leave us so he can fucking go do his stupid stuff for work.
What, like a new life?
Yeah. The fuck is wrong with you? You're supposed to love us.
I do,
Then why are you moving?
because I need to look out for myself too.
Ugh, it's stupid.
I know, right? Adulting.
I know. What are you looking at? I can't be serious.
That was funny.
6 months. 6 months. I don't want to be driving in the car at like 10 o'clock at night and just hear you.
I'm like genuinely. What the fuck is wrong with this thing?
Oh, trust me.
It's broken.
I want to aggravate the fuck out of you. You're gonna squeeze the wheel, your steering wheel so hard you're gonna pop your front tires.
Oh yeah, we're making plans to go travel not next summer, but like next year. Did we decide on a day that we're going, or a month?
Summer.
Summer!
In June. It'd be like
I want those
a
ass
couple
fruits.
days after my birthday.
Nice.
Thank God. I want those ass fruits.
Yeah. We're going to Georgia. Georgia.
Oh, for everyone who doesn't know what an ass fruit is, it's a fucking peach.
Peaches.
If
Yeah.
they're not
They're
fucking
big ass
stupid, they'll know.
peaches. They're big ass peaches. Juicy, plump, round, and
Are you talking about peaches or ass? Like
ass.
genuine ass?
Ass.
Can't deal.
Yeah. Georgia. 6 months coming soon.
I can't wait. That'll be a fun trip.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to the Coca-Cola factory, get those free drinks.
Oh yeah, and we're going to Atlanta too.
That's in Georgia, isn't it?
Yeah, Atlanta,
Yeah.
Georgia. That has the Coca-Cola factory, a beautiful park.
And,
And-
a beautiful aquarium too.
Mm-hmm.
I see enough aquariums. Okay.
Yeah. I've
No,
seen
this is
Georgia's,
the
though.
biggest aquarium.
That's
You'll
the
see a
biggest one.
whale shark.
All right, I'm interested.
You'll see a whale shark.
Okay.
And a
Word.
big ass fish. You'll see a bull shark. You'll see a hammerhead shark.
Hold on.
You'll see a lot of shit there.
Yeah.
A bull shark?
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
They're all in the same tank.
No worries, sugar.
Can't be a great white. It can't be a great white though.
No, they don't have great whites. They know
those
that's a fail.
them motherfuckers die within like 3 days of being in a fucking tank. The poor
Those motherfuckers
babies.
try to get sharks in there. That reminds me of Julian. I was like, oh my god.
His
That was fucking-
job, bro.
His job fucked.
They tried putting a fucking great white in a tank, and that bitch died in 3 days. They need freedom. They need all of that. Yeah,
Sad.
it is. It's really depressing. We stick things in glass cubes because we think it looks nice.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I like how he
Speaking
advertised-
of, you guys,
My
I got a
favorite
fish
thing-
tank.
My favorite thing that he did was advertise the fucking shark when it wasn't even in the day there for like 3 days.
Gotta make your money somehow, bitch.
And he was excited. I was like,
Wouldn't you be?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was so funny because Angel texted me. She's like, "Bitch, that motherfucker's gonna die," and I was like, "I know. Just let him talk. Just let him talk." Because that was his passion. He liked zoo. He loved animals, zoos, all that shit, and then he fucked that up because, God forbid, I was the reason. I was like, I don't even know where this fucking place is. How is it my fault? What, I just coughed a virus in there? What the hell?
He's like, oh, that he did blame you for that.
He
was like-
blamed me for
he
his
was like,
job.
He was like, he gave bad juju or some shit like that. And it's like, what?
You created bad juju out of something good. Like, how the fuck do you do that?
Why are you gonna stick a poor shark? You guys not seen Jaws? You guys not
Yeah.
like
That ended badly.
that bitch blew up.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. It was fucking funny. I mean, when I was laughing, I was laughing. But at the same time, I'm just like, just let him talk. Just let her get it out of him. So I can support him and be like, how long is I think I said how long is it gonna be there? He's like, oh no, we're trying. It's gonna work. I was like, yeah, it's gonna work. 3 days later,
Fucking
It
die.
didn't work.
he came to. I think she told me he came to school all sad or something, or like
Yeah, but
mad,
he's
or
fucking
I don't know.
mopey and depressed as shit.
And then she asked him, what the fuck's wrong with you, or something like that.
Yep.
And then he was like, I'm not in the mood. And then Angel just like, let me guess, the shark died. And then from there, he knew, yeah, that was fucking funny.
Fucking
And then
idiot.
she texted me in the school, the fucking shark died. I was like, I thought so.
You have fun dealing with that.
And I was like, yeah, he didn't text me, good morning. Something like that. I was like, figured something was different. I don't know, but that was just a funny moment from him. I'll give him that. He gave me a funny moment. Fucking shark. Oh, we knew the motherfucker was just gonna die. We're just like, this poor
He
ass
tried.
fucking
He
shark.
really did try, though. I'll give him props, though.
Yeah, he did.
And like the only thing that he was genuinely interested in, other than weed.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
Mm-hmm. They said they stopped weed for me. I'm like, okay, I only told one of you that, but if that's both of you, I guess.
Your love triangle.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. At that point, I was like, why am I not surprised?
I'm sure we've already talked about this in a podcast before.
I'm sure we did, but it still surprises me today. It's just when you think about it, you're like, wow.
It only happened because you're a
Literally.
whore.
Yeah. But I didn't fuck him.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck him, though.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep with him. I didn't
You
fuck
did something worse.
Yeah, I did something worse, but God forbid, that's left in Virginia.
And
Stay
then-
there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you were the problem, and then you didn't even pick any of them. You
just
chose some
the third way.
motherfucker
You
in
chose the third way
a
out.
third party up in fucking Virginia.
Because he gave me what I was looking for. Shit.
Well,
but I left
let
it
me
there.
guess, Adrian. He was a nice guy.
No, that just happened.
So he was a nice guy.
Yeah, sure.
There you go. That's,
You heard everyone. Nice guys finish first with Adrian.
You gotta be lucky.
should always be
He
last.
caught me at a
but
good time.
Desperate and horny.
Yeah, I would say that. I was texting Julian.
Are you not?
I was. Oops.
That's new.
That was new. I didn't think about it.
That's new.
I think I was texting him goodnight that night.
That night you recently?
No.
Oh, the night you
That night.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that's probably what happened. I was thinking about him anyway. But he couldn't get it done, so he did.
Yeah, I can't.
And they had
Conveniently, though, he was texting his girlfriend.
I got a question.
That wasn't
though.
like a different state.
When you got out of the relationship with him, did you crave dick really, really bad for like the first couple months?
No.
No?
No, I was just more upset than anything.
I don't know what it is about me, but when I'm like fresh out of a bad relationship, let me say that.
You just wanted to
You want a
pull
good
out.
penis.
I want to hoe out, but like my morality code, I obviously won't. But like in my head,
You want a good penis.
any hot person I see, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that, and then I don't even say hi to it. I'm like, hey, thanks for opening the door for me. I appreciate it. Like, thanks.
Yeah, no. That doesn't
But
happen
for
to me.
once, I'm
Either
like-
I'm sad because I know what I did was terrible and I had to go through the consequence because I knew. Or I'm just like, it's for the better, whatever. No other choice. Or I just see Angel and we go out to eat something, or that time when we all went out to go Twisty Tree, our ritual every week at high school. You remember that?
Yeah.
What?
We go out to school to Twisty Tree, get some ice cream.
Oh my god, yeah.
Remember that?
I got the chocolate with chocolate sprinkles in a
Chocolate
dipped with Oreo.
Chocolate, yeah.
Yeah.
That monstrosity.
So much chocolate.
I always either got a shake or a float. One of the two.
Always a shake.
Huh?
Always a shake.
Mm-hmm. I always had to drink something. It was never like eat it. I always like drinking stuff.
It's
You like
rare.
swallowing things, Adrian?
You can suck my dick. Okay?
You don't let no one near your dick.
Exactly, so don't.
I can only drink fucking milkshakes anyway. I don't like. It's rare for me to like
You want a
eat ice
pineapple
cream on
shake?
an ice cream cone, huh?
You want a pineapple shake?
I do, but I don't. I want to go where the dude's not working.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah. Forgot.
Yeah.
I'll text
I can never.
Lewis.
I can
My
never
cousin
go there.
works.
I can never go there.
My cousin works there. So I'll let her know. All I have to do is text him. I was like, is he working tonight? He's going to be like, no. I was like, good, because I have a friend who does not like him. I was like, coming.
Honestly, I would like to go there when he's working to see his customer service like in person, like how he would treat me knowing that he's working. And then I would be like the Karen that complain. You know what I mean?
My friend Melanie is the general manager now. I mean, the assistant manager, so I can always complain to her. And be like, Dustin was really rude to my friend. After I gave him that fucking job. Fire his ass.
Fire his ass.
She was planning on it anyway. She's
He
just finding a
needs to
good day.
give me my fucking laptop. I let him borrow it for his school, but now his stupid
Did you
ass.
tell
is-
him to give it back?
He's blocked on everything, Adriana. I don't want to talk to that man.
You
Oh,
tell
shit.
him that.
That's
So
what
she
I'm
talks to
saying.
you. You tell him.
You tell him that shit.
What's going on right now?
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
might as
hey,
well.
I need Angel's laptop for Chris. If anything, if you make it all conniving and shit, he'll give it to you then, as if you're doing it behind my back. There you go. Be all like, hey, could you give me Angel's laptop since you're not using it? We don't have to tell her. And he'll probably be like, oh yeah, no problem. Boom.
I'm just gonna tell him, can I have the laptop?
I need to use it for my job.
Okay, we need to use it for Chris. That's all I gotta say.
If he says no,
I'm like, okay.
that's it.
That's
No.
my property, bitch.
Oh, that's exactly. I'm like, okay. And then the bishop.
I'm gonna go over to that motherfucker's house. That's my godfather's house. I can kick that bitch out of there if I really want to. I'm gonna sit to my godfather down and be like, guess what? You can kick that motherfucker out. And he's gonna be like, well, why? I'll be like, I can find you a new fucking roommate. I don't give a fuck. Davian, boom, done. They're both disgusting. Easy. Same. I would never actually do that to Randy, but point is, the threat is there. I know the code to the house, so I can just get in. That's my godfather's house. Ooh, that shit pisses me off, bro. The fact that I got a feeling that if I show up there, he'd be like, "What are you doing in my house?" He'd be like, "This is my family's home. What the fuck are you doing in this house? I live here. I pay rent." Like, yeah. And why do you do that? Oh, right. 'Cause of me. Get the fuck out of my way. Ooh.
Hey man, we all made bad decisions, but right?
Bad, horrible,
That was
discriminating.
that was a horrible decision on your part.
Jesus.
That was.
I treat myself horribly, you guys.
Yeah. You could have got out.
I'm the one that dyes my hair and like cries in the mirror and then does this.
You could have gotten someone better, but nope. Let's get Dustin real quick. Just forget about all me. But now you know. Actually, no, because you went to court. And that was
different. She came off really, really good in the beginning.
Yeah, I texted her. Hopefully it responded. If not, I'll just go to
What
the
the
job.
fuck are you doing?
It just doesn't want to stay lit.
My God.
Clearly, you're not a pyro.
I was lighting the matches. It just doesn't want to stay lit.
He's an air sign. We're fire. We know what it is. The air to him is the smog. See this?
Yeah,
Is that right?
I think so.
I thought so. You want to smoke that shit?
No,
Kidding.
I don't.
Can't even. Can you imagine a sage? Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. A sage flavored weed.
I think there
That'd be
is.
kind of terrible.
That would be
If
terrible.
not, if there isn't a flavor, I know there's a wrap with it. I'm pretty sure there is.
A sage wrapped weed.
Yeah, I know they have rose, which that's really nice.
I know there's Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, edibles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
No, I mean like
edibles.
literally weed that
Yeah,
tastes
edibles.
like Sour Patch Kid, but it's not Sour Patch Kids.
Edibles.
Oh, is it really just edibles,
They're
like a
called
gummy
edibles.
bear?
Yeah.
No, no, no. I'm
Any
saying
food that has weed in it are edibles.
no, no, no. It's literally the weed itself that tastes like Sour Patch. It's weird. I don't
So
know how
you
they do it.
eat the weed?
I don't know. I don't know how they did it. This motherfucker had everything. I used to follow. He had Captain Crunch, and they were weed, like fucking pounds of weed or grams. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
talking about the names of the weed?
Yeah. There was Captain Crunch, there was Northern Lights, there was fucking Kraken, there was freaking Oreos. I was like, what the hell? I was like, is there Olive Garden too? It was crazy. It was impressive.
Man,
Destin ordered one, had one that not Destin, the bumfuck
Dustin.
one. Dustin.
Dustin.
He ordered one. He knows the guy, and
One.
I think he ordered like blue raspberry or something like that, and they were little weed. I had some. It was pretty good. I was like, cool. I was hoping for the smog to be blue or some shit, but
I haven't did any of that in 3, 4 years.
I normally never smoke weed, but I like to do it on social occasions. It's not bad. I think that's the only thing I would do with weed. I wouldn't do it to smoke just because. I do it on a social occasion that's nice, which is like one in a year, if so.
When was the last time you smoked?
The last time I smoked weed was
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, exactly. The last time I smoked weed was at Dustin's house. Dustin's house.
Dustin or Destin?
Dustin.
Dustin, okay.
Like dusting with you or dusting with me?
Boyd, Dustin Boyd.
Boyd, there you go.
There you go.
There
Dustin
we
Boyd.
go.
That was the last time I smoked weed. No, I'm lying. Kiana. That was the second last time I smoked weed. Kiana's house. I was with Angel. I don't think Angel smoked, but
No,
I did.
I just drank. That's all I did. I had alcohol.
Yeah, I smoked. Kiana's a shit.
I should have bought my Jim Dean out here, man.
No, that should be good.
The nice peach Jim Dean. I had a shot before I came over here. Oh, it was so good.
So yeah, that's pretty much that. That was the last time I smoked weed. I still would, but I work for the county, so I gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
That's exactly the issue. So it's, you're like you're iffy, you know. You're like, what if I get killed tomorrow
just-
and I gotta?
It's just why, because a drug test after you get killed it will matter, right?
Yeah, it would definitely matter, wouldn't? They'll probably.
But you're dead.
They use sometimes they're like, oh, they were under the influence of blah 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 blah.
No, but for his job, they're gonna be worried
They'll
about
use it
you?
as an excuse as to why he died,
Nobody know. I fucking died because.
so that they don't look bad.
Mm.
Mhm.
Damn, wouldn't that be some shady shit? I look at my job
yeah,
and
that's
say-
the government. That's the way everything works nowadays.
It's so weird. Fuck taxes. Now that you say government,
Yeah, man.
taxes are screwing people for no reason.
And we still gotta pay. We still gotta pay it. So.
Exactly, that's bullshit, and they keep rising it.
Speaking of taxes, I can't wait for my tax return.
Exactly, I can't wait for
Hello?
that though.
Hello.
I cannot
boy.
wait for my tax returns. Hey, I'm gonna get that check.
See what I mean? Look.
Drown it in fire.
There
Oh,
you
There we
go.
go.
There. You're learning. Yay.
That's how you work with fire, bitch.
No.
Don't cook that shit. That sage is really good.
Weren't you about to lick it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Do you think I'll pull bitches if I lick the matches?
Yes.
Yes. Once you pull one, and the bitch is coming out with you.
Oh no, I'm black. I can't do that shit.
What are you talking about?
I'm black. I can't. Us black people would not do some shit to impress a girl like that. We'll teach what our mom and dad taught us. Be respectful gentlemen.
Gentlemen's.
Remember my motto back in the day? It was respecting women. So that's the most I could do.
Let's swing me back.
And look where it got me. Depression.
No.
Depression.
Depression. Nice thumbs up.
Three relationships. Three relationships.
Oh, you're
Just
not
like you.
alone.
Just like you.
Yeah. Mine's
like
were, well, at least you got the meat on.
You had two in the flank.
No, he's had a couple flings.
Two relationships in the fling with Davian.
Also, Kareem, the new guy.
Yeah, Kareem, Christian,
my
Davian
bad.
were flings.
So you have four. So I'm
I had
I'm
three
stuck behind.
flings and 2 relationships.
So I'm stuck behind.
Yeah, you're stuck.
That says a lot.
Sorry.
You know what? That's actually like a really good quality to have.
It is.
It
but
is a good quality.
It is, but it's like, do other people want to hear that I've only been with 3 people? It's like,
yeah, but it's better
no
than hearing that I've
experience.
been with 20.
Depending on who it is, they'll either see it as, wow, this motherfucker picky as fuck. Or they're gonna see it as, wow, he's like a genuine guy and he chooses his woman wisely. That's how I would see that. I see that like absolutely.
Yeah, because if you want to,
At least if you had like a body count of like 600, I'd be like,
you just fucking everyone you see.
so you just anything with a hole in it, you're gonna fuck it. Great.
I could just never.
I bet
see
you one of your
myself
counts is a
doing
watermelon.
that. I can never see myself doing that.
I couldn't either. I couldn't.
Even though I know I could probably do it, I just couldn't do it.
I know I could. I just don't.
Just knowing the fact that I just fucking dip without even knowing her. My whole thing is I gotta know her.
That's how I am. I have to get.
I gotta know her. I can't just fucking dip. I can't.
Yeah, that's why I said I want 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours of knowledge is all
if
I
I'm
need.
having a nice conversation with you for 2 hours, all right, I'll suck your dick.
All it
That's
takes
what
is 2
happened
hours.
with the first guy.
You
He
know
did not
what?
make conversation.
I'm gonna keep
nope.
that philosophy, Adriana. I'm gonna have that philosophy.
You know what you do?
2 hours.
You need to put a
2
timer.
hours. You got
You
2
need to
hours
put a
to
timer.
impress me, bitch.
You need to put a timer for 2 hours, without him even knowing. And if it
and then your
goes off,
phone goes off, you're like, oh,
okay, well,
I gotta go.
I gotta go. That's what you need to start doing. If that's the case, 2 hours, okay. Me, I need about maybe 2 to 3 months.
I need that for a
I say
relationship.
weeks.
Weeks?
Weeks. No, if you click with someone just
say 3
right,
months
you're easy for people you really click with.
I need 3 months for a relationship.
And that's just moving too fast.
Nowadays, that's slow. You kidding me?
Nowadays.
I guess I'm just stuck in the old days then, because I want to actually get to know you, and not just get into it fast and then.
That's how I am though too.
The fuck you're not, Adrian.
No, like a relationship.
Okay,
relationship. A relationship, it'll take me at least 3 months to be like, okay, yes or no.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and relationship-wise, that's understandable.
No, but for sucking dick or whatever the fuck, that give me 2 hours.
It takes me like 3 months.
It takes me 2 hours to be like, you know what? That's what happened to the first guy I was talking to when I was talking to you guys on the ramen place. We were on FaceTime for just 30 minutes. There was no conversation from him. I was the one talking. I was like, yeah, you're not good. You're not good enough.
Like
you sound great.
You're not even giving me yeahs and okays or anything. Like you're just giving me silence and like an occasional like head nod.
Mm-hmm. And then and then he'll ask me questions. And then he's like, "What do you want to get to know about?" I was like, "Well, well, most of the questions I asked were on text, but I went ahead and asked the questions I normally do. You know, I was like, what do you do on your spare time? I was like, what's your hobby? You know, what gets you upset? What gets you pumping for a good day? Or, something like that. Whatever. Bare answers. I'm like, wow. I was like, okay, so for 30 minutes, I couldn't even get him to actually have a conversation with me. That means I knew he wasn't the one. And that's also why I knew it was way too good. There was no way. It was way too good for text for it to even seem true if I were to actually meet him. There's no fucking way. Mm-mm.
That's why I don't want to do most of the things over text, because the moment we get in person, we already talked about everything.
Right.
So now when we get in person, now it's awkward because we talked about everything, and we just.
But that's the thing, though. There's no way a human can talk about everything. So if you guys can't conversate in person, even though you talk a lot on the phone, then it's because in person, the physicality of it, the attraction's not actually there. So you have to really like, if you can go in and out of conversation, like you can talk up a storm on the phone, in person. You can be on the phone on your way to my house, get to my house, hang up, still have that conversation going. You can hold a conversation. And it's because of who you are as a person. You radiate that. If a person can radiate that you can talk to them, it's smooth sailing. It's slim. It's super slim pickings with that shit now. Anything I can say, it could offend someone. Or worse, something can happen. The way I speak to you, Adrian, oh, forget it. I could never talk to anyone like that. The way I talk to you, the way I be flirting with you sometimes, oh, motherfuckers couldn't handle it nowadays. They'd be calling me mean, or a whore, or this, or whatever, and I'd be like, did I not just tell you I wasn't looking for anything? I was just trying to be nice and cute, and you're over here acting like a fucking sensitive ass douchebag. What the fuck? I could never, the way I conversate with y'all, I could never conversate with anybody else. It's just on specifics. Because you and I, especially now, we can hold a conversation over the phone and in person. I've always been like that with you.
I'm everywhere.
So that's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with that. It's because they are the wrong person. That's it. That's literally it.
Yeah, I cut that shit off quick. I blocked him as soon as I added him. Sucks, right?
Yes.
I blocked him as soon as I added him, and then I went right back on Grindr. And there he is. I was like, oh, how unfortunate for you.
Poor dude. You know what he had.
All he had to do was impress me with the conversation. I said you were doing good so far.
Yeah, for 2 hours.
I only say
running out.
I only say 2 hours because I know some people are not going to want to hear me talk for 2 hours because I don't know the person, so it's not like I know if they even care or not, you know? If you can't conversate with me for 2 hours, how are you going to handle me in a relationship?
Just now they got to deal with you 24/7.
Exactly.
Especially when you're trying to fall asleep.
Exactly. Fuck you, Curtis, but exactly.
Oh my god. I get so fucking. I love you so much, and I mean this in
I fucking hate
the least disrespectful way possible. But whenever I get a phone call from you at like midnight, I'm like, fuck, because like I want to answer it. I really do, because I fucking love you and I love hearing about your day. But the other part of me is like, you're not gonna get off the phone until like 5 a.m. And I'm like, do I make this decision or do I not make this decision? What? And then I either swipe left or right, and that's it. That's where it goes. My decision's made at that moment. And like, you don't pick up on the hint when someone wants to hang up.
Of course I don't. I don't want to hang up.
Sometimes we just don't want to say it because
I'm talking to you.
You just don't want to say it though.
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
I think it's fucking hilarious because I'll be over there and I'm like, Adrian. Okay, Adrian. He's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, Adrian. It's like, I'm like, good night. He's like, anyways. And I'm like,
what? What? I had to finish my point.
And then he'll be like, but I'm going to let you go. And I was like, oh, you're going to let me go. Okay.
Okay.
He's like, I love hugs and kisses. You know, this, that, and the fourth. And I'm like, all right. Good night. I love you.
What? I'm talking to you. I gotta finish what I'm telling you.
But that's such a good quality to have. As I said, if you can hold a conversation, you will be the life of the party.
For sure.
Yeah.
You gotta keep things flowing.
Exactly.
Get to know people. Ask questions. It could be anything. I love the dumbass ones are here.
The douchebags have arrived.
I still love them, don't worry. But
One of them.
Yeah, you one of them. And he's the driver.
So,
yeah, anybody could have that quality. I would love to have that quality.
You have it. It's just
I'm just very selective for what I want to say.
You're just not as comfortable saying it like I am. You know, because I could go ahead and ask any question I want.
Because I don't want to offend anybody.
Bitch, I will offend
That's what
them.
I'm saying.
That's
You
what they
can't
really
do that
are.
nowadays.
I can sit there and joke and then just be like laughing weird it off.
My,
Like,
my
okay.
that's my fear. I hate it when I'm in a group conversation. I say something that I'm thinking, and then everyone goes quiet, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Bye. It's the most embarrassing thing ever. And then I'm sitting in the bathroom like, what the fuck did I say? I don't even remember. I'm panicking right now. It's so bad.
There you go. I don't mind offending people. Shit, I offend them. It may not be a great question to ask, but it's just
No, bitch,
it lets
you're fake as fuck. You don't say anything
exactly.
to offend anyone.
I'm fake enough to just ask the question.
Then go ahead, start asking questions right now.
Like any question.
Any questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
It's a podcast. That's what we're doing.
Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to know, say it.
All right, perfect. What's one thing you hate about people in general?
Everything.
Like if you were to meet them, and if you had to handpick one quality that you could pick from one person every time you met someone new, what would that be? What would you hate? Ain't that a good question?
I have a couple.
Yeah, bitch.
I have a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be one, or can I give you a couple?
Give me three.
Lying, manipulation, and controlling. Those are the worst qualities to have. Fuck that.
Period.
I've been through that 3 times already.
Understand?
No thanks.
You.
Lying, stupidness,
Yo, facts. Facts.
and
I can't be with a motherfucker that's so fucking dumb. I tried it, and I literally, whenever I give him a paragraph this fucking long, he's like, WYM. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. Cannot.
lying, stupid, and that's all I have.
Lying and just being stupid.
Lying and being stupid. That's all I have.
I mean, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian.
One, disrespectful. Pretty a common thing nowadays.
Yo, facts.
Being disrespectful. I don't really encounter a lot of liars, though I believe there is many. But pretending to be someone you're definitely not, that's a lot. So fake in some way, pretty much. Fake to your character, that makes sense.
Right.
And just being an unpleasant person to be around, pretty much.
So just bad energy.
Bad energy, that's the word. Like, you can tell from bad energy and good energy. Like, you can just see it and be like, yeah, no, yes and no.
Right.
You can literally be like, oh, I really love your skirt. Or you can be like, why the fuck are you sagging? You know? It's that simple. Oh, I really love your hair. I saw a bitch wear that same shit just like you and 3 other hoes I saw yesterday. You know? You can tell. You know?
Mhm.
You can tell.
So, what are your favorite qualities in people?
My favorite qualities.
Yeah.
I like seeing smiles.
You know
You don't
what?
see that a lot.
Coming across someone with a nice, genuine smile is so hard. Like Corey, my ex, her smile was gorgeous. Oh, it was kryptonite. She would smile, and I'm like, fine, I forgive you. Even though she was a total asshole. I'm like, damn it. Fuck. You've got a really nice smile. You got fucking straight white teeth. The fuck? It's got like Hollywood smile. I'm over here like,
Purely white.
I'm like, okay. Like, smile for me. You know? I fucking hate your smile. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you.
Just gonna love the sass for a second.
Another one I love, Chris has an adorable smile.
Yeah.
He gets like these little sugar plum cheeks when he smiles, and it's the cutest thing ever. So he's super cool.
I like seeing smiles because, you know, everyone has, it's like unique to their
their
face
own, yeah.
and their character.
They all
I
have
like seeing
their-
people smile.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't you. It could be just
When-
something.
Like, when you laugh, I think that's when your smile is my favorite. Like that's my favorite in the entire world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel great.
I feel great.
Yeah, a lot of people like my laughing smile.
I would say the same thing. The smile too.
I
Put me
like
next.
seeing
Put
the
me next to
smile.
Garner. Best believe we have everybody laughing.
Yeah, you
I
guys
also
give off really nice energy.
Oh, great.
I love vulnerability as well, in a good way. I like when people actually tell you they actually feel that's not just blowing it off, you know? I've always enjoyed.
This is a nice loud chair. It's great.
I love.
Hey, could you kindly stop being an asshole and just figure out what you're doing?
But I like seeing the vulnerability of some people in a good way.
Mm,
You know, like they genuinely are like trying and they're hurting and they're just not saying anything because they don't have anyone who's listening.
that's fair.
You know,
I
I like
that.
that.
I think my favorite quality in someone is when they're not afraid to be themselves.
And that one too. That was great
Yeah,
because you actually see them for them.
for them, exactly. And then from there, that's it. That you're my favorite person in the world.
Yep.
Hi, Daddy.
You know where the garage keys are?
Nope. Did you check the drawer? I told you. Okay.
So yeah, that's one thing I've always liked too. And the memories, I like the memories of people.
That's
When they share.
that's not a quality at all in the slightest. That's just like a passing thing.
Yeah, I know.
Because I love certain memories from certain people too. But after the damage that they've done, I want to cry.
My egg.
So I won't say memories for being my favorite quality in somebody at all.
Mm-hmm.
I also
But
love
those are the few.
like this is like a really bad quality that I have that I enjoy in people, but like when they're
That's a good question. What's a really bad quality you do have that you enjoy yourself?
How the fuck are you gonna interrupt her?
no,
No, it's
he's
actually a
like
good question.
correcting the my
So
phrase.
rude.
I would say when people are so stupid that I feel the need to baby them. That's one of my.
Mm.
That's a horrible quality I have, but I love it. Perfect example is right now. I'm literally rocking you in this fucking egg because you asked me to.
Oh, thank you.
You're my best friend and I love you so much, but you're fucking stupid. I
Mhm.
see you as like my child.
Curtis, you hate me because I'm stupid.
I don't hate you because you're stupid.
Okay, good. You love me because I'm stupid because it's a different
I
stupid.
don't love you because you're stupid either.
Okay,
You're
good.
just stupid.
I'm just stupid, right?
I won't say stupid. You're special.
I'm
That's
special.
just stupid spelled differently.
Let's see. Another one of my qualities. Something else I hate about myself is that depending on what the situation is, I'm much better at it now. I used to be horrible with it. Is that I would manipulate a situation to get what I want.
Oh, yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't
shit at
manipulate people. I would just move things around in the situation so that it would go my way. Like I wouldn't make people feel any differently or try to change their decisions or anything. I would change my own decisions so that I could go around it. If that makes sense.
that. Oh. Going around the thorns,
Pretty much.
not going
yeah.
through it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Like, sure.
So it's like
I get
I'm
it.
like I'm good.
I'm gonna go through these sharp ass thorns without getting touched. I'm gonna go around it, not through
Correct.
it.
Yes, but it bites me in the ass all the time. It's very much like Finding Nemo, when Dory's like, something tells me we should swim through, and he's like, nope, we're swimming over, and then they get fucked up by all the jellyfish. That's my luck. That's my process. It's like if I do try to manipulate to go around this, I'm gonna get seriously smacked. I can feel it. Let's just go. Let's just do it this the hard way. That's it. I'd say those are my two worst qualities that I have.
It's a good one.
What are yours?
I don't want to say they're bad, but I want to say that they are sometimes because I do judge, and sometimes I get either too deep to where I'm actually just criticizing at that point instead of actually being reasonable with it.
He's like, let me just explain why you fucking suck. Alright.
I do
gotta
that
know.
all the time.
But they gotta know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because back then, yeah, I was pretty. Wow. I think I lost a lot of friends, to be honest.
Yeah, that's necessary. Like,
But I didn't care because I knew those people couldn't see a truth out
right.
of them
It's like
if I were to tell
it's
them.
like when you strain a certain food. Like all the ones that fall through the holes, you're like weaklings. And then all the ones that stay on top, you're like, you guys can stay. Pour it back into the pot.
Yeah, so I'm just like, that's one. Birds fucking?
They're waiting for mama.
Oh.
Continue.
But yeah, I know that's one really bad but good quality I do have that I like about myself anyway. I know it's a bad quality sometimes, but I love it because when you judge someone, you either know them or you don't. Or you either get to know them or you don't want to get to know them because of what you've already established with yourself. And that's kind of holding me back on a lot of things. I won't lie.
Mhm.
But I'm not ashamed of it, you know? It's where I am today. I had my career, I'm in school, I have my good friends, I have the people I need in my life. I have the greatest friends here. I have the greatest family. More than one family now. And I have what I got. You know, I have what I need. That's it. I couldn't ask for anything more. Now, can I improve on it? Sure, I can improve on it. But do I really want to?
Do I really
You
want
should.
I should,
Sure.
but maybe not. It depends. Maybe it depends where I'm at. Maybe I want to be like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. Go me. Or I can be like, nah, you're shit. I don't want to.
What
No,
about you?
please.
What are your least favorite qualities about yourself that you love, but no one else does?
Caring.
Wow.
Oh, overcaring?
Yeah.
Like you care too much.
I overcare too much to the point where I get into a situation that I really. It's like I care so much that now that I'm in the problem. Now it's like now they gotta rely on me.
What about you? What are some qualities that you love, but are really toxic about yourself? I mean, that can be a toxic one. Like, that's a really good quality to have, but
Probably the fact that there's certain people in this world that I would do absolutely anything for. Like, I would destroy the world around me to help them, but I won't do the same for myself.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good one.
Absolutely.
Period. Not bad.
Yeah, that was good.
And he said, I don't know.
Let me think about it.
Let me think about it, and then he gives you just
Maybe
a
gotta
good
let
answer.
my brain process it, bro.
No facts.
What's a toxic trait about yourself? That will never change, even if
Everything.
even if you try.
Oh, no.
Honestly, everything. But nah,
Like if you had to pick the one most toxic trait you have that will not change, even if you improved on it.
probably overthinking.
Yeah.
The fact that I wear my
Yeah,
fucking
you know
heart on
what?
my
That's a good
shoulder.
one, Curtis.
I literally wear my heart on my sleeve.
You do
Like,
overthink
I'm
a
so
lot,
surprised like you don't have like a little
and we
heart
notice
here
it.
for
We
that
know it.
purpose.
Just so you know,
Like, genuinely.
we know that shit.
Yeah.
We know when you overthink.
Are you overthinking right now?
No.
What about you, cunt?
What about me, bitch?
A toxic trait about you, bitch.
I got a fuck ton.
Well, pick your worst. Your mouth is certainly one of them.
Shut the fuck up. You want to talk about a toxic ass mouth, bitch? Ooh, I don't even want to go there. You have swallowed more kids than Pennywise, you dumbass hoe. I don't want to hear it.
First of all,
What?
no,
Yeah,
not Pennywise.
Pennywise. Yeah,
Then who?
Go a little
Then
down
who?
on the branch. Go a little further down the branch.
Who swallows kids? Porn
Ah.
stars?
No,
porn
Oh
stars.
my god. No, ew.
Anyways, I don't know. I got a lot.
Pennywise. Feel offended.
I guess-
that was the point.
I
You
guess
should
a
be
toxic
offended.
trait that I might have is depending on who you are. Is that I'm biased. It's probably a toxic trait that I have that is probably first. I've got my set people that I like. And if you're an outsider and I try to get you in, you're probably not even going to make it anyways. Because you're not part of my people.
Oh, you know what? I see that.
Hmm?
Kiana's boyfriend was one of them.
Huh?
Kiana's boyfriend was one.
You get the fuck. I don't give a fuck about Kiana's. If Kiana listens to this, I love you so much. But I don't give a fuck about any of your boyfriends ever. Alright?
That's right.
I'm here for you, no one else. But Kiana seems like the type. She's just like me when it comes down to a man. I'm
Forget about
working
the
on myself
warehouse.
now with my man,
She's giving up the world for this guy.
and he's.
I swear to God, he
he's-
cheated on her. I'm convinced
I'm
he did.
convinced.
I'm convinced he
He
did.
cheated on her and then got a restraining order. I'm highly convinced. There's no fucking
Somehow
way.
his ex-girlfriend
new.
knew where he was and ended up sleeping with him in that same house while he was drinking because he was at some, I think his sister's boyfriend's house. Something like that. Don't that sound fishy?
Don't I sound fishy?
It sounds fucking sus as hell. It sounds like Rotten Tomatoes.
It's like, yeah, I got really drunk, went to my
And he
sister,
pushed
my
her off the
sister
bed when he
boyfriend's
woke up?
house.
You
My
should have
question-
pushed the bitch off the minute you saw her.
Right. My question is how does she know about the sister boyfriend's house? How does she know what room you were in? How does she know, like, to get naked? Where
And
the
most
house
importantly,
was?
how does she know whether or not if you were single or not? Because that would have been the first thing you would have told her.
That's a good point.
Drunk or not, the first thing you
Facts.
would have known is, oh, I have a girlfriend.
I don't trust him.
Unless you're way too wasted.
I don't like him, and he's fucking sensitive as hell.
He's really sensitive. He's like fucking bitch boy.
Oof.
He can be cool,
Adrian, there's a term for that.
but
It's called soy boy.
soy boy. That's pretty good.
You got leftovers in your beard.
Good, I'm saving him for later.
Good point. All right.
He's
Hey.
gonna pull a fucking pizza out of there.
Some
Yeah.
cartoon shit.
Maybe I will.
It's like saran wrapped and everything.
I'll pull a large pizza out of my beard, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
But yeah,
right,
it's
we
just
can't.
he's a bitch boy for sure. He got sensitive when I was just like, oh, more power to you, bitch. Like, more dick for you. And he was like, what did she say? And I was like, you heard what I said. If you don't like the fact that you're dicking her down and I'm complimenting you for it, then fuck off. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, baby boy.
That's all I said. I was gonna get into it. It was a Halloween party. I was like, you're the unwelcome guest, not me.
Okay.
It was. I swear to fucking God, she's fucking cheating on him. He cheated on her. I swear to God.
Nice.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kiana did cheat, but normally, when she's actually
I don't-
serious about the relationship, she doesn't.
She doesn't know. However, if she does want to see other people, she lets them know straight up. She's like, hey, listen, you're not the only one I'm going to fuck. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
When
okay.
she is single, that shit's free game for her. That's just little ducks in a pond.
Love it.
I love her for it, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
At least she
Yeah.
knows
One
how
of the
to.
most honest
Go for a
people
fist
that I
bump.
know.
Slide on.
So,
Yeah, I hit you with
that's
that.
that.
Oh.
I see that. That's a
Snail.
good one. Being biased.
Yeah, that's like the shell.
What about you, Jordan? What's your most toxic trait that
He
you
just said it already.
What was it?
I wear my heart on my sleeve.
That he
Oh.
treats people way better than he treats himself.
Oh, so you 2 for 1. Good job.
I'll give anyone the shirt off my back and expect nothing in return.
Peel your skin and you like keep it.
Fuck it. If someone needs my skin, fuck it.
Let's see, we're a couple years in. Let's rehash our favorite qualities about everyone here.
Period.
You know.
So,
Hi, Shano, my little baby boy.
Shower.
Go shower.
I feel like getting on it.
Yeah, scrub your ass.
Well, I want y'all to go shower so then I can take my long shower afterwards.
I do that too. I'll let Chris go first.
Well, I mean, I got.
Right.
I mean, technically, if I can get motivated, because last time I went to go in the shower.
Mosquito kitties!
Nice.
No, because I gotta do fucking dishes too.
No, because literally, I motivate myself to just wash my feet in the shower, and then it turned out to be a whole entire shower.
Bye, y'all. You know what? I got a message from who?
I don't know what your message said, by the way. My phone died the second I opened it.
Oh, it's Credit Karma.
Oh, no, I said sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta see
My
if they're
score
open
went up.
when I get home. Because
Okay.
they haven't
My
said
credit
up till
score went
7,
up.
if they're up till 8.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Thank God by like a point.
by a point, even
My
better.
hands are really
Credit scores suck.
Yeah, I've been saying
They help you out.
I know.
They
I'm not
do,
gonna
but like,
soon. I'll be in there
look
in like
at it
30
this way. It
minutes.
makes no fucking
I'll be in
sense.
bed
It's
in
like
like 30
school
minutes.
grades.
sense. You just don't understand it.
It's like school
Well, I just
grades.
came here to pay a visit.
You can pay off something so small.
You just don't understand it.
You can pay off something
Okay.
so big. Maybe you get
No,
5
don't.
points, maybe 10.
Yeah, dude. I'm
You
gonna
don't
punch you.
pay it, you're dropping 20.
Love you too, Sean.
Makes no sense.
Qualities within each other. You said.
With us, our favorite qualities about each other. And then we can do least, since it's a touchy topic. I think the last time we talked about this was like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. See if things have changed.
It's hard to even pick a quality between y'all. You know what I mean?
Quality that I really absolutely enjoy. My favorite quality from Angel, like, that I absolutely enjoy is how
I heard
goofy
my
she
name.
gets.
No, we didn't see
I thought because I was going to wear it, so I was like,
When
oh,
she's goofy, it's like
goofy.
a different side of her that no one sees.
Goofy from Mickey Mouse.
Unless
Bro.
you're really close.
Go
You know?
inside. You're not wearing any shoes. You're gonna get sick.
She's really sweet.
Go inside.
She's bubbly.
Let's go.
She's outgoing. She's being cute. All these other things that is not what people see. That's what I like about her. She's goofy. She's very goofy. And it's nice because you see this.
You're so sweet.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite quality about her. She gets goofy. It's because I bring it out of her too sometimes.
He was like, I'm gonna make it by
But when,
myself.
but when she gets comfortable with people, they tend to bring it out of her. Because she feels more comfortable being around those people. So I know with me it's like constant. And sometimes when she's around you and you guys talk about something like goofy, it shows. Or something that she can be goofy about, it'll show for sure. And you'll see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Curtis, my favorite thing about you is that I know you think too much when it comes down to it, but I genuinely do love that you actually care about those who've been involved in your life. Like, you genuinely do care deep down. And you always want to make sure that they're doing good, even if it's just a text message. I know that's something you always do, for sure. I know even during that whole Trent situation, God forbid. But you still kept up, even during that time. And that's something I appreciated. Like, I'm glad you didn't just forget and just left us and just said whatever, because I knew you did still care. So that's what I saw when you did text me. Even just that one time, and every now and then you did. That's something I've always respected and loved about you. You always cared deep down, and I respect that enough to care too. So it's always something I've always had for you. That you always cared. Didn't matter what it was, you always did. As long as they gave you the respect in that time of day,
Yeah.
you always did yourself.
Vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
For you, I would say how you could just be a call away, no matter what you're doing.
Dependable.
You so
Call
dependent.
a call away. Yeah.
You're just a call away. If I need to talk to you about something, you're just there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I love how dependent you are, and how true you are to yourself.
Thank you.
You can never have you would never lie.
Mm.
You would never lie. Not to us, no.
No, I wouldn't lie, even if
So,
I did something terrible.
If
Or
I
like you
ever
guys.
want to get like an honest opinion, you just go all the way. Um, now for you.
Oh,
Yes, you.
shut the fuck up.
Hear these words.
You have no filter.
Thanks.
And the reason that is because you're real. So, yeah, you could be goofy, yeah, you could say shit and all that stuff, but deep down, I know you, and I know how you truly are, and how real you can be, how serious you can
AC
be. I'm
came
not
on.
lying. I was like, I don't know about that bit. Yeah, I love how real you could be, and how in a moment you could be serious, in other moments you could just be stupid.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
But just no filter and being real.
Aw, you guys. Okay. Let's see. Adrian.
Hello. That's me.
Hello.
Can't
Oh
wait to hear
man,
this.
I have so many favorite qualities about you. But I think my favorite in the entire world is how accepting you are.
Oh, I am.
You are.
Terrible.
I treated you like shit in the beginning. I really did. And because of how accepting you are, you looked past that and you were like, this girl really needs my help. And I can be there. I can do that for you. Hold on.
This plane's interrupting a good moment.
But like, you're genuinely so accepting of me, of who I am, and anyone around you. And it's really refreshing to be able to be myself with somebody, you know, other than you, of course, but like with you, it's different. Like I genuinely, I'm so myself around you that I'm more so myself around you than I am my own parents, and that's a lot. So it means the world to me that you're just, yeah, it's amazing.
Rock on, bitch. Power to the players.
I love it. It's my favorite quality about you is you're so accepting.
I like it too.
You're so
I make
fucking
a lot of friends for it.
yeah. You're so sweet. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You know you would do anything, go through anything with that person that you love so much. We've been friends for going on with 8-9 years around there.
Wait, what day is it?
December the 8th.
Oh, tomorrow's our anniversary.
Yes!
Oh
Oh
shit! Happy us.
my god! Yes, bitch. Okay.
9 years, bitches.
Yes, literally.
I'm gonna count it today.
And that's amazing to me. Like we haven't had one argument, like genuine argument that could tear us apart.
Mm-hmm.
We had maybe a hiccup, but it was resolved within 30 minutes,
Yeah.
if that. And it wasn't even our fault, ironically. So it was like, so, you know,
Yeah.
so I think that's amazing. You're such a good person.
Thank you so much. We are still rope.
A whole fucking vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You, big man, tall man, Curtis.
Big bomb boy to the fifth. No.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it. I'm sorry.
My favorite quality about you is that you fight for what you care for. Like you don't give up. You won't back down from it. Like you'll be there no matter what. Like you're so reliable. It's crazy to me. I've treated you like trash before.
Yes, you did.
Like genuinely, I have.
No, like complete utter dog shit, dumpster, land.
I don't want to hear it. You
land
did too. Shut up.
You sewage
Not
water
not
his
as
ass.
much as you do.
What?
Yeah.
Anyways, point is, you're reliable. You're here for me, and I appreciate that because you know it's hard, and I try to find these people that can fulfill the partner I want in life, and they always let me down, always, and I never have anything to lean back on because they try to strip it away from me. But in the long run, you guys are still here, no matter how hard I try to fight for a different relationship or anything like that. So I'll be all like, they're like, oh, you need to block this person and this person, this person, and I'm just like, hey, fine, I get it. So I do it, and then it like they still bite me in the ass because whatever I did for them wasn't enough, and then I turn around and I have to deal with the consequences of my actions, and I'm like, I did this because they asked me to, not because I wanted to, and then immediately you're like, I understand, I get where you're coming from, I appreciate you telling me, I'm still here for you, and I'm like, damn. Okay. I love it, thank you. Like I have a moment all to myself, like I've got such a good group of people with me, which is probably why like whenever I get into a relationship with anybody, I'm always so set firm on my boundaries with all of you guys. I'm like, they're off limits. You can't tell me what to do with them. Da 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 da. I get into fights within my relationships because of our friendship. That's crazy to me. Nuts. Bonkers. I'm one of the most loyal people on the planet. Absolutely. I'm honest, blunt, etc. Absolutely. But the fact that they're like, you need to you need to leave them, and I'm like, no, and then I still do because I'm trying to do this. You guys are still there for me, like you specifically. I know he will always be there because he will never be a problem because he's gay. Okay.
Probably there even if she didn't want me to.
Exactly. Like I know I have
I know if, God forbid, Corey was gonna be like, oh, why is your friend here? I was like, because I came over.
Yeah, she's testing it. But point is,
Because I came over. That's why I'm here.
point is, favorite quality about you is that like you're genuinely like an A1 guy. Super original. Like, there's a word for it. It's like an imprint, pretty much. Like once you're there, you're there. And like no matter how much the person tries to like kick you out or do anything, you're like, I'll still be here. Unless they genuinely tell you straight up, I don't want to be your friend anymore. That's the only time you'll leave. Other than that, you'll deal with it. And you're like, okay, I'm sure you had a reason. I'm like, I couldn't even handle it like that. Damn. Shit. So.
I know, you weren't gonna handle it like that.
No, I would.
Bitch, Fucking.
I would have been.
I don't need that.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, fair quality about that is the fact that, like, you've been there for me through everything I've done. And, like, I think you and Jordan are probably the two people in this world that have fucked over the most with relationships. Because you guys have been there for me the longest. And because someone else told me to get rid of y'all, and because I wanted that, I was like, okay, fine. And the thing is you guys are still here. So it's my favorite quality about you, like in particular. And I love it. It's a great quality to have. You're strong. You got a strong heart for that shit. And it's great. It means you're such a pure person. I love it.
Thank you.
I do agree with that. You are pure. Like, genuinely a pure person.
Mm-hmm.
First, you're gonna tell me I don't want to hang out with you, and I'll then I say, okay, well, if you have your reasons, then okay, I'll be gone. I'll be the ghost. I'll delete you off everything I want to.
Exactly.
You know how to reach me if you need to come back.
Well, you beat me if you want to reach me.
So yeah.
Ah! I just blinked a fucking bug through my eye. I was like,
Yeah, I saw a skank moth just kind of fly over us.
oh, there you are. Hello.
Okay, so now we got the good out the way.
Alright, time for the bad. Let's go ahead. Adrian, let me get started on you. You're fucking stupid. And then, I'm kidding. Okay, go ahead.
God, that was a little explosive.
Oh my god.
You can go ahead, Adrian.
Okay, the bad things. Okay. Curtis, I'll start with Curtis. For the bad thing, I'd say one bad thing that I don't know, because I'm like, there's not too bad, there's not a lot of terrible things for you, but it's not that you do it on purpose. I would say this is it. It's not that you do it on purpose. It's because you either go through a tough time or because you
Not opening up.
you're not opening up. You know. And so you don't mean to do it on purpose. You just need the time for yourself. But for other people, it looks like you don't. It's not that you don't want to talk to them because we know there's something wrong. But say that you're not around us for a long time, it looks like you either forgot about us or you ghost us until you text us, and then you let us know like 3 months later what actually happened, or in 5 months, or in even maybe 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, it's not bad because we'll be like, "Oh no, you're good," but in 3 months, you're like, "Oh, are you okay?" You know, things like that. You know, it's a different approach. So when there's a long-term effect, you tend to have this ghosting effect, but it's only because you're in a moment where you don't know how to deal with it, and even though you know you have your friends, you're afraid to go to them because you know how long it's been, and you overthink it like you always do. So that's something I would say I would wish for you to stop doing that because it's not that we don't think of that of you. We want you to come to us when you need to, especially if it's really hurting you. You know, we want you to be able to talk to us. We want you to be able to have you be able to feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, this is what's going on. I need time to figure it out, and et cetera, et cetera. You know? So that's what I just wish for you to, in some bad times like that, like when the one who recently passed away, I know you did call us. That was good because you did need us. And I'm glad you didn't hold that in because that could have bothered you for so long. And we probably wouldn't have known to this day if you kept it that way. You know? So I'm glad you're improving on it for sure. But I want you to keep, when you need to, come talk to us. Not because you feel obligated to, but just when you really need it. Because you do have this ghosting effect when it does happen, and no one knows until you actually inform them, or if we find out. And then we have to check on you ourselves. But I would say that's one bad thing. It's not that I don't like you for it, it's just something that I wish for you to not do. Every so often.
And that stems because of the history with me and my parents.
Mm-hmm.
You get disciplined so much to the point where you talking back to them just to prove your point. It
Talking
hurts.
in general.
Talking in general
Yeah.
hurts. So most of the times when I get into an argument, I would tend to cry.
And you shut down.
And I would tend to cry because that's all the bottled emotions that I couldn't really do as a kid when I wanted to speak up about something. So now when I'm speaking up about something now and I know I'm right, I'm gonna cry thinking that I did something wrong because I spoke up. And yeah, so I tend to just try to keep it to myself because that's how I did it when I was a kid, was to keep it to myself. When I dated this girl back in the day, I forgot the name. That's exactly what I did. I didn't communicate, and because I feel like I could just keep it by myself. That's how I was raised up to do. Just do everything by myself, and it went terrible. It was terrible. Sorry on her behalf, but yeah.
That's pretty good. You know, I get it. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's not like when we were kids we had someone to go talk to. You know,
Yeah.
it was hard. You know, I know when I found out, I was like, hello.
Heller.
When I found that out, I had a hard time even telling Chris. I had a really hard time telling him, but deep down I knew that he knew. He just didn't want to say nothing. Then I knew one day I told him, he was just like, okay. Well, yeah.
I kind of figured, but whatever.
But he was the one person I told. And then he was the one person I've only told for a long time because I knew he was going to be there for me. So I'm always there for him when he needs it, for sure. And then I told Corelli. Then I got comfortable letting my siblings know and my family, and then eventually I got to my mom. Holy shit, that was a moment. And then my friends knew, of course, because I was comfortable telling you guys. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, I get it. Trust me. But then again, it comes down to I was glad I was able to talk to someone who already knew, or knows of it, or I was able to speak to, because it would have bothered me for so. Imagine me not coming out.
It would be impossible.
It would have been impossible at this point, because I'm 23 now. It would have been I would have been 23, still not knowing who I am and how comfortable I want to be, and who I aspire to be myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can imagine that. And I get it. I do. It's hard to talk, especially on things where you're not sure who to speak to or the response you want to get. And that's probably the more scarier part, the response that you get from someone. Because it's either you don't want to hear that, or it wasn't good enough for you to hear. Or it wasn't comfortable. And that's where it counts, pretty much. And that's where I get it. So I understand. And there's some situations where no one can help you. You know that that's something you need to fight on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something you need to speak about, but it's just having clarity with yourself, and you're just like, you're aware of it, and now you fix it,
Yeah.
It's one of those things. But yeah, for sure. Get it. 100%. So that is something I've always paid attention to, with you at least. Always. And I don't hold it against you, I get it. That's we don't know the situation until it comes up. Or mentioned. Now for Angel. I love her. She's my best friend. She's my best friend. I get it. What I really hate from her, and it's not that I don't like it myself. See, I don't know if this is just a thing that I have, like a power that I have with other people, but you really suck when it comes down to giving people, like, treating them with respect. It really, you really suck. I see it, and I'm like, God, she's terrible, or I'm just like, holy fuck, you suck. I laugh about it. That's why I'm just like, that's why I love it, and that's why I hate it, because I love it so much. Because I know it's shitty deep down for me, for me to laugh about it. But I enjoy it because I know that's not gonna change. I know she's improved on it. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Things like that. It was
She
worse.
say sorry to you?
No, like, for other people in public and stuff like that.
She say sorry to other people?
Yeah.
Like if I accidentally run into them or something, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And I go around them.
Yeah. But there will be times where, even if it was...
What the fuck?
But there will be times where there could have been no interaction whatsoever, and then there's a Karen coming out. I'm like, oh no. I was like, Angel, what are you trying to look for? You trying to be a cunt because you don't like her dress? Are you trying to be a cunt because she looks like a depressed Hispanic worker working at fucking Route 21? I was like, what is it? Or because it's too expensive and you bought 3 things that are worth $15 when it says 80 for some reason. I'm just like, Angel. She gets pretty she gets pretty ruthless with random people. I get it. They're strangers, you don't give a shit. But there's some times where it's just like, Angel, you didn't have to treat that person that way. Or, Angel, you could give him a break.
The reason it would be stupid too.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, Angel, give him a break. He's had all day. He's gonna make one mistake every now and then. You just happen to be the lucky contender.
Well, that's their dumbass fault for choosing me, of all people to be stupid with.
Point Maybe. That's a stupid reason right there.
I mean, I get it. You know, there's some people out there where they're so fucking rude. I'm like, oh yeah, they can have it. I'm like, I'm glad she said something. But then there's people that are so innocent and sweet, and they're actually genuinely doing a good job. But you know, sometimes you overshadow that.
They're not doing a good job to my
I
expectations.
will give it to you though. There are, when we go to restaurants, there are some waiters where you actually will see if they're doing a genuinely good job or not, and you do applaud them for it. But there are some waiters out there where she's like, this depressed fucking bitch gonna bring that attitude to my table.
Like
She's
that waiter at Steak and Shake we had.
The tip. Penny face down. Fuck you. Got me.
I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, you know what? I was like, even if they don't deserve a tip,
She did
what?
not, bro.
You didn't have
She
to
was-
put a fucking penny.
She was flirting with me to the max, bro.
Oh, because she was giving you the Google eyes or something.
Fuck. What the fuck? I'm trying to eat. And you're over here having sex with him in your fucking brain, and it's getting all over my food. This hypothetical cum is all over my fucking burger. What the hell? Take that shit somewhere else. Got me fucked up.
And this is it right here.
Yeah.
She will come up with some scenario, and then it's just like, oh my angel. Even if it were true, we don't know that. Maybe she just finds him very attractive, and she's trying to figure out if she wants his number or not. We don't
Okay.
know.
She can go ahead and be like, "Hey, I think you're cute. Give me your number." If he's like, "No, I'm okay, I'm good," then she can take the fucking hint and go to another table. But no, instead, she's gonna go ahead and have these immaculate fucking brain sources and just nut all over my fucking slam. Absolutely not.
You're talking about Denny's.
No,
Oh,
Steak and Shake.
Steak and
Steak
shake.
Shake. Sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
you're just gonna.
I don't hold that against you too much, but that's something I really don't. I would say that's something I kind of hate about you, because there's some people you did some bad to, and I would say for some of them you actually owe them an apology.
I ain't apologizing to shit. That's not happening. I
There's
don't
some
know.
people where I'm just like, okay, they deserve it, and then there's some people where it's just like, Angel. I was like, they were nice.
Says who?
You're being a cunt. You know? Or you were just so rude to the point where it's just like, Angel, they're right there.
Like,
And they didn't do anything. And they hear you.
And
Exactly. So, you know. But sometimes we talk shit, so that's alright. But,
Okay.
It makes me laugh. That's why it sucks. Because I'm actually laughing at it. It's a bad quality, but it's also good. So it's a funny quality. Because it's a convenient one.
thanks. Got it. I'm not good with people.
You're good with some people. There's genuine people you actually click with. Like,
You.
no, like, there's some people that's random out there that you actually click with
And
because
then I
you
never
like...
talk to them ever again.
Yeah, exactly.
And then because of that, I'm like, well, they were fake as fuck anyways.
Yeah,
I
mean,
revert. They were like, you didn't like me, I didn't like you, fuck you.
and there's some people she'll actually compliment out there, you know, a lot. Like, oh, I like your hair, I like your dress, I like your shirt, I like your shoes, I like your eyes, I like your glasses, something. I like your fucking nails. I like how fucking gay you are, you know?
Mhm.
She'll do that, and then it's nice to see that from her, because she's just like, you know what, at least she's opening up a little bit. Actually showing her nice side. Being complimentary to some people. You know?
I like
So I'll give it to her some way. That's that's improvement.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, what are you two? Your turn. Terrible qualities. I know I have some. I'm waiting for it. Is it because I'm gay?
To me,
The fuck?
this I want to say there's really nothing because it has to be. It has to be shown for me to be like, oh yeah, I hate this about you. But it's like, I think your sassiness.
Mhm.
You like, I love your sassiness, but it can get really extreme sometimes. It can get really extreme.
Oh, my bad.
It don't piss me off because that's how you are. But it's like,
For other people,
For
it
other
could be
people.
a lot.
It would be a lot.
Oh, like they don't take it that way.
Yeah, they won't. Yeah,
They take sass as attitude or
yeah, exactly.
whatever. Okay. I get
That's
it.
probably the only thing, and it's like there's something so small. There's really not for me. There's really nothing wrong with you for me to hate you. Though, you know what I mean?
I get you.
To me, there's nothing really wrong with you. It's just besides being sassy, because everything else, you're just a fabulous dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be hate. It can just be something you dislike about them.
Oh yeah.
Just sassiness.
Yeah, I can get sassy a lot sometimes.
Yes, you can.
Fuck you say?
Yes, you can. 6 months. 6 months.
Don't start.
6 months.
I'm gonna actually prepare for these 6 months.
You're
I'm
not-
actually gonna be like, you know what, Curtis? I got 6 hours for you right now.
Everyone's gonna be asleep in the car, and
Start
you're gonna be in the back seat. So Curtis, you want to? No, not. There's nothing really much about you besides that.
Period.
You, little Miss Angel, you. Hey, mouth.
Touching the table.
I would say. I can't think of the word though. It's you don't like.
Okay.
You're complicated sometimes. Yeah. You sometimes become a handful, to me at least, and sometimes I don't know what to do. Not saying I don't know how to
Handle it.
handle you,
Yeah.
because I guess I know how I can handle you, but sometimes it's like there will be a state that you just become complicated that it's just like I'm just waiting out. Because if I say anything, if I do anything that could be potentially wrong, then that's my ass. You know what I mean? You don't do it often.
Okay.
You don't do it often.
Okay.
You don't.
But
I'm just
when
gonna
I
tell
do,
you, but when you do,
it's pretty bad. Got
it's
it.
bad.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
To the point, it's like it's an attitude sometimes. But other than that, nah. It's like once in a blue moon you do it, and I have to just basically like sit there and take it, and just wait till it passes over like a storm, and then you just be like, okay, so like what's up? So
That's very funny.
I just didn't want to word it wrong because that's how scared I am. That's how scared I am. I didn't want to word it wrong. I just want to.
That was good.
So yeah,
That was a good one. Really good.
like I said, I can handle you, but it's like when it gets to a certain point, I gotta back off because if I pass that point, it's like no point of return. Then you start getting all smart and shitty, and you be like self-centered.
What?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
not exactly what I mean.
Are you using self-centered in the correct term that you're trying to use it in?
Self-righteous.
All right,
There
that's
you go.
better.
You become self-righteous. Everything is right on your end, no matter what.
Okay, I'll take. Okay, yeah.
So that's why I gotta like sit back and just wait until it passes over.
Like, let me wait until she
That
has-
kind of proves his point if he said the wrong thing, too.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I saw.
You had are you using self-centered in the right term?
You weren't though. I needed to make sure because that self-centered is so bad. That's all. Self-righteous, I can get behind that. Yes. Okay. I'm not self-centered, am I?
No.
Self-centered is like selfish.
Self-centered means you only think about you and you only. You don't think about anyone else, and you don't think about their
Exactly.
care. You only think
Oh
about.
my
your
god, do you
care.
guys think that? Do you think that?
You have some moments.
I have my moments.
You have your moments.
Okay.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. You
It's
guys
not
do
ten-
too.
it's n-
Fuck you guys.
Oh no, we do.
Every
I
day.
do.
Good. I was about to say.
There's
I don't know a
times where
single human that has only ever done like selfish, selfless acts. Actually,
yeah, there's been times like I almost jeopardized my mom's wedding because I was stealing. Because she had to cover the bills, and she was using those bills, the bills that she had to pay for the fucking court. She was using that for the wedding,
nice.
and I had to. I almost fucked
It
that
was
up.
still a nice wedding, though.
It was a nice
It
wedding.
was
She
still a
didn't.
nice
She
wedding.
ignored the bills.
Yeah.
I told my mom ignore the bills. I told her just have the wedding.
I
I
wish
was
you
like,
would.
I'm sure you'll come up with it. And eventually, I gave her the money back. So
I wish you would have went. It was.
It was illegal for me to be there.
Yeah, I know.
literally, that was it.
I was kind of bummed out, like damn. But
That's
the wedding
a-
was so nice.
Yeah,
You should've
that's
went.
a quick way to a woman's heart. Is bringing them to a wedding. Write that down, boys. All right, you want to get into some, you want to get in it really good with a female that you're into. Bring her to a wedding.
I know some people. I'll just bring you there.
I was supposed to go to Julian's wedding. That fucking dickhead.
They had a Las Vegas wedding, if I'm not mistaken.
That was Ray.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't know.
I wanted to go. I was like, I've never been to Las Vegas. On top of that.
Anyways, got it.
He's gonna be like, "What do you know about Las Vegas? I know I'm gonna be playing this money for this casino, and I know I'm gonna be one of your mother's handy dandy waiter.
All right.
Burlesque or not, I'll wear whatever the fuck she gives me." I'm like, "Hey girl, you want a shot?" I was like, "Happy bride."
Happy bride.
I call this marital status. That's what I would call it.
It's gonna
The
hit
drink.
you like a tsunami.
Girls trip.
Yes.
Damn, this moth just fucking went flying dead in my fucking. Oh no, you dead now.
Adrian!
He was twitching. I had to put him out of his misery.
Maybe because he was trying to fly again.
No, that motherfucker was upside down.
Maybe because he's trying to fly again.
The motherfucker didn't flap.
Anyways.
He twitched. He didn't
Okay.
flap. He twitched.
Adrian,
Trust me.
we're about to wrap it up anyways.
Okay,
We're going on almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours. My least favorite quality about you.
Mm-hmm. Or you would have a big shower. You're still doing this.
Yeah, we're almost done. We're literally ending it in like,
Maybe the next 10 minutes.
yeah, as soon as I'm done talking.
That's what you said 30 minutes ago.
No, I said that to Sean.
Oh.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
my least favorite quality. Other than you can be really fucking stupid sometimes, I actually kind of like that about you. It's super adorable, so I won't count that one.
Mm.
But I would say one of my least favorite. Hello, can you not?
I had my volume off. I still got volume.
I say one of my least favorite is like if someone wants your help with an opinion or something like that, or they want your advice or anything, somehow you'll make it about yourself. You have such a bad habit of doing that. And then we'll go from talking about you, and then we'll go into about how your day's going, what have you been up to, and I'm like, well, whatever the fuck my problem was, I don't even remember. So go continue. I'd say that's probably my least favorite quality about you, but it still comes in handy because you're a good distraction from real life. So yeah, there's an up and a down to it. It can be annoying because I'm just like, I'm looking for advice right now, and you're telling me how you cheated on your ex. I don't understand how that helps my situation at all. So that's probably that.
Yeah, you guys might have to just clarify that with me the minute I'm just talking.
We have.
Oh, oops. I guess I just ignored you guys.
Nice. We love it. All right.
Or I just didn't answer the question that you were looking for.
Let's see.
Or maybe I did, it just took a while for you to find it. Or maybe.
This guy. Curtis.
I was just trying to give you an example. I guess that just ended up being a fucking multiple choice. Me.
My least favorite quality about you. You've actually done an extremely good job at fixing it. Not even for me, for yourself. So I appreciate that. Like, that really speaks a lot about your character.
But back then.
Back then, fucking forget it. You were such a negative Nancy, and you had no sense of communication at all. And I was like, God, I'm talking to like watered down sweet tea right now. Like, this is horrible. It's like, just tell me how you
I'm
feel.
just thinking of McDonald's, sweet tea, watered down, like half the cup. I'm like, I haven't even had half the drink and I'm already tasting water.
And
Tap water too.
Yeah,
See,
I'm
but
like,
you've
what the
done
fuck?
so well at fixing that, so I can't even say that now. Now it would be like amongst other like aspects of what we've been through. So I would say, hello. I would say communication.
Waiting for that big ass mom to just be like,
I would say again communications, not on because you're doing really good on it now, but like you can do better obviously. It's like on your emotions, your feelings, how you're feeling, what you're thinking. Like I want so badly to hear what your thoughts tell you in the moment that we have conversations or something, anything. Like if it springs up, I want to hear you say it. If you're like, "Hey, I'm thinking about murdering you right now," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
you want him to have no filter? That's amazing.
Right, exactly. I love people that have no filter because it's just like I'll be minding my business. I'll be sitting here with Adrian. He's talking whatever, and I'm like, Adrian, if you weren't gay, I'd totally sit on your face right now. And he's like, please don't. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about though. Like,
Stop it, phone.
I'd say it's probably my least favorite. Is that like
At
you're
least
not
How I have no filter.
no it how you don't express immediately what you think. But that's also
Yeah,
really,
because you think about it first.
exactly. But that's also a really good quality. It's because you think before you act, which is such a good thing because it stops you from getting in situations like getting in trouble or getting yelled at or
Yeah.
anything along those lines that
Yeah.
you're not looking for. So there's an up and a down to it. Yeah, just like Adrian. So I would say that's my least and favorite things about you guys. In total. Anyways, I'm starting to freeze. My hands are cold as
Well,
fuck, and I need to take a shower because I smell
you
like.
want to know why you're cold and you're freezing? It's because you're not wearing the very first pre-owned Jaquamboy hoodie with the rose in the back. You know, the very first collection of Jaquambo hoodies.
I have
More
it.
usually in my closet.
You know, you can get the Jaquambo hoodie at teespring.com/Jaquambo
That's
store. Just want to put that out there.
I
One of
have
the
it.
best
It's hanging
sellers.
on my door right now.
So,
Mine's
have
in
it.
the closet.
I use it for when I play games and I'm cold.
Sometimes I wear it to work.
What's up?
hey, man,
See,
thank you.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
but
Sometimes.
I'm cold,
Sometimes I wear it on the motorcycle.
and apparently I have to
Mhm.
pee, and I'm just not realizing that because I'm standing up.
Yeah. Your dad's. That's totally
Well, we
your
might as
dad's.
well let the people who's actually listening to our podcast, if they are, to say goodnight.
Good night. I hate all of you guys.
Bye. Thanks for listening. This is just an idea of how we are, so
They've
don't
already
get too
gathered
comfortable.
that. Anyone that's listened to all of us is probably really bored and has nothing to do with their lives right now. So,
Or they want to be a part of us.
Adrian, you and I both know that's not the case.
Maybe. You never know. We get a
No,
random
no.
text.
You're too sassy to be around. I have no fucking filter. No one fucking likes me because of my attitude. And this one's too quiet and overthinks everything. No one wants to hang out with us. We fucking suck.
What are you talking about? We're amazing. They're just bums.
Bam. Nice.
What? That's how friendship groups actually happen. Everyone is different. Not that everyone's the same, like in fucking high school. We're like, oh my god, did you see us TikTok? Like, who the fuck cares about the damn TikTok?
Me?
Well, that explains everything.
You can jump in the fucking
You send me
hole.
TikToks all the fucking time. I don't want to hear
What? The
it.
last time I seen you TikTok was like 2 days ago.
No. I think it was actually earlier today.
No, it wasn't. I didn't send you anything. I sent you stuff on Instagram, not TikTok.
You
This
sent
is
me
the bullshit I'm
Reels
talking
with
about.
TikTok.
See that? No. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a shower. I gotta pee.
I
Good
don't
night,
mind
y'all.
you guys sending shit, but like when you're talking about the one
Oh my
TikTok
God,
that everyone
Adrian.
fucking knows.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your opinions anymore. This podcast is over.
All right, well tell everyone fuck off.
Fuck off.
I guess this is.
Yeah, it's over. Sorry guys, we had a moment. That's our friendship.
I don't know how
I
to
think.
usually. I don't know how to usually end this.
I normally don't
do we
either.
just, do we just cut it off?
Yeah, we normally can cut it off, but we can just be nice enough to say, hey, alright, thanks for listening, good night.
Should I do that?
You can always put an ending credit.
My
If
guy,
you want.
are you still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloopers.
Bloopers.
Yeah. You
What
know
are we gonna do? Put a fart sound for a blooper?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna save this and edit and put this up tonight. So I appreciate I appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to our 1 year 6 months hiatus of a podcast that ended in about 2 hours and 20 something minutes. Deeply appreciate it. If you made it this far, please say something, okay? Let me know because that's crazy. Anyway, hope you guys have a nice day, nice night, nice morning. Happy birthday. Or if it's past your birthday, happy late birthday and whatever. And yeah, hopefully this can be like a nice every week or two thing. But yeah,
Period. And we will see you guys on Christmas.
Christmas it is. Yes, sir. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah.
Have a good night.
Night.